Howdy everyone, and welcome to your first progress check for District 9 then. So what I want you to do is watch the film all over again, but you're going to be considering the three theories that we've been looking at. So the first one is props character theory. Okay, I'll go over these in just a second. The second one will be Todorov's narrative theory, and the hero's journey will be your third. Okay, so you'll be using all three as you create a timeline for this film as you watch it. Okay, so I want you to create this timeline in on over a sheet, two sheets of paper perhaps, or landscape across one. It depends. Okay, right across the middle, so that you can annotate it really clearly. Okay, in the past, people have made sure that they left enough space. You will use probably the whole sheet to get this done. Okay, so you'll be analysing how props character theory, Todorov's narrative theory, and the hero's journey are used in the film. Okay, now let's quickly go over those. So you have Todorov's narrative, equilibrium, disruption, recognition, attempts to repair, and the new equilibrium. We have props character theory. We have a villain, a dispatcher, a hero, a helper, a princess, a donor, and the false hero. And then we have the hero's journey. Okay, now this one's the most complicated because there's 12 elements to it. I'm not expecting to be able to pick out all 12, but I'm expecting to pick out perhaps maybe 3 or 4 where these are used in the film. So where was there a mentor? Where is there a refusal to help? Where is there an ordeal? Where is there a return to the beginning, etc. Okay, so you'll be using props character theory, Todorov's narrative theory, and the hero's journey to create a timeline of the film. So, for example, in the first 5 minutes, you are introduced to the equilibrium of the film, where the aliens are treated horrendously by the people of South Africa and treated like second-class citizens. Okay, and at the end, you have the character's return. Okay, the return with the elixir. All right, where Christopher goes off into space, etc. So as you watch the film, where do each of the narrative and character theories fit into the story of District 9? Okay, I'm not saying this task is going to be easy, particularly because you're doing this remotely, but I want you to really have a go at seeing where these characters fit in, these characters and narrative events fit into the story and fit into these theories. Okay, so watch the film, okay, and do this. It's going to take you the whole film, so obviously that's 2 lessons worth. Okay, but once you've done that, come back to this video, and I'll show you how to talk about it for your progress check. Okay, pause the video. All right, so now then, you are going to be choosing 3 key moments that you think are really important to the story and the characters, so that you can talk about them. Okay, now here's your question then. How does District 9 use structure to interest you as an audience member? Okay, so my example then. Christopher sees dead prawn, shows his emotions and the alien's treatment, and that is his attempt to repair. So that was my notes as I was watching the film, and this is the analysis part. District 9 uses structure to interest us as an audience members by including the scene of Christopher seeing the dead prawn. This is included to add another layer to the treatment that the aliens have already had throughout the film. Also, this moment is chosen to be put 2/3 through the film in order to allow the audience to get to know Christopher first. If it was put at the beginning, too many exciting events would have happened too quickly. Furthermore, now that we know Christopher is innocent and intelligent and has a child, we care much more about him. Therefore, this moment is chosen at this point to ensure audiences understand and sympathise with Christopher's story. So you'll explain how certain scenes are used in the film and why. Okay, so your progress check question is, how does District 9 use structure to interest you as an audience member? Okay, so maybe think about key moments like Christopher seeing the dead prawn, shows his emotions, and that is an attempt to repair. Okay, and you will analyse those 3 scenes in detail. I want you to spend about half an hour on this activity where you analyse 3 key scenes, explaining how they fit into the narrative or where characters fit into the character theory. I'll let you decide that for yourselves though. Okay, so if I take those back, come back to here. So explain how the three moments in the film fit into the character theory, fit into the Todorow's narrative theory, or fit into Campbell's hero's journey theory. Okay, this is going to be the most difficult progress check you've probably done, and as I say, because you're doing this remotely, I'm expecting you guys to struggle somewhat. But do let me know if you struggle with organising and analysing these scenes. But use this one of Christopher, as a starting point. Okay, so now that you've watched the film again, analyse three key scenes and how they interest you as an audience member. That's it. That's your progress check. Good luck.